you couldn't live with your failure. So what did that bring you? Back to me. Shout out to Thanos. Shout out to Thanos. Do black communities have more PhDs than any other community? You'd be like, yeah, cause we smart people. This is what we do. If I'm saying PhDs, it must mean something. Looking at my notes here. PhDs, pray, hope, and dream syndrome. Now, I made a video already about chips, churches and chips. Churches sell chips. Now, this one is about PhDs, pray, hope, and dream syndrome. This is a syndrome that's permeated. Permeated meaning get into the black community. It permeated the black community, and it's stagnant for the black community. We could talk about it from, maybe it was from the slave days, Jim Crow, Willie Lynch, and this, that, and the other. Maybe it's permeated from then. I don't know. But I just know right now, today, even with the technology that we have, the ways you can say, you need to be on TV. We have TV. I'm on TV now. You need to be on radio. Da, 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 da. We have radio. You can do all these things. There's no more gatekeepers. 6 took out the gatekeepers. 6, what you got? They took them out. The gatekeepers are gone. And we're still like, the white man. Oh, God's gonna bring down Babylon and all this other crap. This pray, hope, and dream syndrome. Even when it's not there, it's still there. Because your subconscious, back on mental health, your subconscious is so powerful that even when something isn't there, your subconscious will make you think it still is. That's how powerful the subconscious is. It's 2023 as of the making of this video. And the issues and situations that men are talking about, women are talking about, they no longer exist. But we're still talking about them like they're there. Now, don't get me wrong. Is there systematic racism that still exists? Yeah, there is. That would be stupid for me to say there isn't. Being a black man, I'm clear on systematic racism. Systematic racism is different than white supremacy. Real quick, the differences is white supremacy is the theory. Systematic racism is the implementation. Let me break that down even further. Religion is the theory. Baptist, Muslim, Buddha, whoever, those are the implementations, meaning they're the physical manifestations of the actual theories. Right? Like you have theories of E = MC squared and then the theories of the wind and things like that. You have theories until you actually are able to prove those theories with the physical manifestation. That's what they are, theories. That's why when I talk about people who have a lot of dreams, that's a whole pray, hope, dream syndrome. How many people you know have ideas, don't write shit down? They have ideas, they have plans, they have ideas, they have these dreams, they don't write things down. They're just dreams. What do you call a dream written down? A plan. But then it's a plan. Now it's just sitting there until you implement that thing, right? That goes back to the whole, what I just said about churches, what I said about religion. Religion is just a theory. The theory of how all this is created and how all this is done. It's a theory. Can't prove nothing. The implementation is the actual books and the writings. That still doesn't really necessarily prove anything. Science still can't prove anything. It's just a belief, actually. And that's where this PhDs come from. The pray, hope, dream syndrome, that things are just going to happen because God's going to make these things happen. But if you don't believe in that God, then what? If you believe in another God, then what? The pray, hope, and dream starts to fall apart after that. And then you look around your neighborhoods and you see it's not working. What do? Well, you pray more. That's that pray until something happens, that push method crap. I know if I had a group of people and I kept telling them to keep praying, in the meantime, I was over here and doing what I want to do, what would I do? I would tell them to keep praying. Like when you got kids and the kids are like, well, come on, I do this. And you're like, well, go to your room and pray on it. Then I'll make a decision. While you're up there praying on it, my decision's already made. Like you come back downstairs and, hey, can we do this? And you're like, yes, you can do it. And they're like, oh, prayer worked, right? It worked. We prayed, it worked. Meanwhile, the person who made the decision had nothing to do with prayer. Now we can talk about energy. We're all made of energy. One way or another, your body is ran by energy, one way or the other. You can deny the energy all you want to, but there's certain things that you feel and you know, and you're just like, you can't explain it. That's the energy part of it. You can deny that all you want to. You can't explain it. There's always people who are just so ignorant, they just can't explain it. We still exist through energy. But the thing about energy is it doesn't care which way it goes. Electricity can kill you or electricity can light up a light bulb. It doesn't care. Energy goes where your focus goes. I say that to say when it comes to pray, hope, dream syndrome that black people have, primarily black people, men have this same thing. Because we've been raised, if we're RBMs, which is what it was, an RBM, which I am one. RBM was raised by mom. You're primarily going to have the female mindset, which is things are just going to happen and they're magical because of the whole Disney thing and the whole, they're going to come rescue me and the prince comes down and does this and this, that, and the other. That's the female mindset. But see, you missed the MS part of it. Which is the MS part, Jerome? You're going to have male situations. You're going to be using a female mindset and the shit doesn't work. That's what's going on in your life right now. The pray, hope, and dream syndrome. The pray, hope, and dream syndrome that's occurring in men, particularly black men, is that we have the female mindset, but we're having male situations and it's not working and we don't know what to do. Oh, let me rephrase that. You don't know what to do. I went through this process. You don't know what to do. And that's where your struggles are coming from. You cannot solve a male situation with a female mindset. It doesn't work. But you still pray, hope, and dream. Pray, hope, dream syndrome. You can keep this thing going for as long as you want to keep this thing going and stay in the fog. As long as you want to stay in the fog, you'll never have any peace of mind. You'll never have peace of mind if you're a man with a female mindset. You'll never have peace of mind. Why? Because you're always going to dictate your life off of what? The female mindset, and you're a man. Those two do not work. In today's world, if I can be this and I can be a pronoun and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 good luck with all that. Because the way the universe works, the way God works, whatever religion you're a part of, don't care what you think. Don't care. The sun is up, the ground is down, the trees are green, the grass is growing, the birds are flying. They don't care that you want to be a he, she, it, or they. It doesn't care. The world is still going to keep turning on the way it wants to turn. What are you going to do about it? That's the question. What are you going to do about it? No, I'm just going to keep pray, hope, dream syndrome. P.H.D.s. We have P.H.D.s everywhere. And as this world is continuing to bulldoze and push you out of the way, you're still, well, I'll keep praying they won't do this. I pray they won't do that. There's already a plan in place. You have to get with the plan. That pray, hope, and dreams, it works. Pray, hope, and dream works when you want to pray for your child when they're sick. That works. The chips I talked about in the churches. I talked about, comfort, hope, inspiration, prosperity. Pray for your kids. Pray for them that they're going to be good. You can pray for a certain thing, right? Your kids, you pray that things work out. But on this side, you need to get them moving. See, that's the male situation. The female mindset, I'll pray with you. Lord, help, Lord, and Lord, and Lord, Lord, amen. Click, you ready to move. That's the male mindset. I'll pray with you before we go out. See how that works? We can do a little both. We can do a little razzle dazzle. Shout out to Love Dorsey. We can do a little razzle dazzle, but just know, we can't solve this male situation with the female mindset, but I can use some of the female mindset to be like, okay, I want to pray with you, hold the hands and be like, Lord, help me with it. Amen. Let's go. Right? But you can't solve that situation with I hope y'all are getting this. I hope I'm not making this too complex. I try to keep things pretty simple. So the pray, hope, dream syndrome, we have that very big in the black community, especially the black male community. Stop. Just stop. Focused. Okay? Basic mindset training. You click the link, you get the training, you get focused. So for so long, it's going to take a long time to undo everything that's been done. Trust me, it's going to take a long time. And the more you wait, the longer. Like, there's something about the Hoover Dam in Nevada. Concrete is constantly curing. What does curing mean? It's constantly drying. It's constantly getting harder, right? The longer you let it sit, the harder it's going to get. Your foundation in your subconscious, so I showed the videos about your subconscious being that cement foundation. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to break that up and change it. Like I said, or like Thanos said, and I'll repeat it. You couldn't live with your failure. And what did that bring you? Back to me.